Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project, and of course, we've also gone through a time change. Well, almost all of us did.
And that's part of the reason why we're on our at our old later time,
hmm
because one of our hosts, namely that little troublemaker from
Me,
Arizona,
that would be me.
doesn't observe uh
Daylight
daylight
saving time.
savings time. So us being on at 8 o'clock meant she'd be eating supper.
Yep,
She'd be
exactly.
stuffing her face, and we'd have to have constant social eating tag on, and well,
All right. Well, anyway, it is Monday. That means it's time for Monday Mania. We'll have, it's basically our, what happened over the weekend. Blah blah blah. Nothing serious. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddbogstream and currently joined on the line by five of my crazy cohorts. To my immediate right is our master and creator Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
and to my immediate left on my screen is our little troublemaker Shirley, cause yeah.
Let's see, and over to my immediate left, we have both Joker and Oracle. Hello, Mike and Ash.
Good evening, everyone. Happy
they're
Monday.
still they're still causing trouble.
Mm.
It's Bonnie and
Get
Clyde.
a room.
And Among Us, they're Bonnie and Clyde. All right,
Yep.
and then to my bottom left, we have our star child Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello, I'm the one that's causing everybody to get on at the usual time.
Don't worry about it. It's cool. And finally, to my
It's
bottom,
just I had to tease you, Jan.
yeah.
I know.
All right. Then finally, to my bottom right, we have our resident B button. Hello, John.
Hey, Shirley. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
No fireballs, no fireballs, John. Not tonight.
All right. And also we have Sanjo in the chat room. That means JJ will be joining us for too long. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. If you guys
Janet,
see,
don't try to feed your computer. It doesn't work and it doesn't end well.
No, I was just, that's how my friend and I have a friend in England that I talk to every morning. And we usually drink coffee together and we say cheers. And this is how we say cheers.
Oh,
Tink.
okay.
Gotcha.
hey,
That'll work.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
just
was
got one
doing.
thing to say.
What is it?
What's that?
Who wants to be tortured today?
Pass.
No thanks, but you're welcome
I
to
would
be
like to grab
tortured if
those
you
things
want.
out of your hand and use them on you.
Whoa, boy.
That's
Eek.
as far as I'm going.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna say too much, but I'll put it this way: it was my first full day at my new job, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I almost could not get in on time, but that was because I forgot I didn't have a key card yet.
So when do you get issued your key card? New key
It could be
card.
next. It could be by Friday or next week. I don't know. But the good
So
news
how
is
are you
this.
going to get in now?
Now, wait. Hang on. This morning, I was able to go to the side, found a couple of guys who work for the company. And by the way, I'll tell you the name of the company is Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. It is an architectural firm. So, and anyway, I asked them. So I told them, "Excuse me, this is my first full day on the job." And they said, "Here's what you can do: you take that door, go up these metal spiral stairs." Yes, seriously, and go find a person, go find this person named Scott. No, not Scott Tracy, but but
Would have been ironic if it was.
yeah. But anyway, as soon as I got up and entered the hall, I was like, wait a minute, here I am. Good. So I found my way to the office. I signed in. You do have to do a self temperature check when you
Yeah,
get to the door, which is
I'd have to
fine.
do that
I have
at
no
work.
problem. And I'll tell
They
you
use
this:
a laser or the forehead scanner.
I think it's the forehead scanner.
I got a laser myself.
hmm
I know when I went my primary care place up the hill,
hmm
it has this thing where you gotta just, it looks like a camera,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to adjust your forehead to this thing, and it does the scan like that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's
I got a
different.
similar thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to show the forehead though.
Yeah, but the receptionist, she was absolutely surprised that I actually did that right because I put my name in. I'm not in the I was not officially in the system yet, so I put my name under the in the visitor, but I put in parentheses working, brought the temperature down and such. And she said, "You're one of the first people I've seen who can actually do this right because most people they like to like cross it out, put a different number. You know, there's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the sheet."
Well,
So
Well,
especially
it
leading
doesn't
up to a
take
good
that much
story.
effort to read.
yeah.
For some people, it does, Frodo.
Do you need to
Hmm.
wear a
Some
mask
people, it does.
Yes.
while you're
Now,
working?
when I'm at
Being
my desk,
well,
if there's nobody around,
um,
no.
redoing the
But if I have to
filming
go walking around, then yes, I
and
have to put it
making
on.
changes
That's
while I'm
fine.
redoing
I'm
it.
the same way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a big deal. So,
Well, I do know Ace Cooper kept your company most of the day.
yeah. And for those of you who don't understand, I'm a huge fan of this cartoon I fell in love with 22 years ago called The Magician. The main character's name is Ace Cooper, and thanks to a company called Bags of Love, I was able to get a mask customized with him on it. So yeah, so today was Ace. I may stick with Ace tomorrow. But like I said, the good news
Yeah.
is the masks I have are washable. So, like, if I wear it all week, I'll just wash this one, put on a different one next week.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't think one of Constantine with blood on his face and a whole lot of weird things. That's probably not a good idea to wear right
Well,
now, unless it's Halloween.
I
that's why I have three Among Us, one black, one white, and one with a nebula on it. I have
Yeah, I have three
six
for my
different masks.
Yeah, I have three for my coworker: an Avengers mask, an Alabama mask, and a red, white, and blue mask, and then four from my niece. She made all these herself, and then I have those four from Bags of Love: one with Ace, one with Constantine, one with Pixie from Monster Rancher, and one with Thunderbird Go. So,
And
Well,
we've
let's put
also got
Thunderbird to go one
one
next time.
serious troublemaker named Janet.
But I'm Tish.
oh,
Flip me off if you
The gloves
want.
are
It
off.
doesn't matter, Jan.
hey Janet, you might want. Let me suggest something. I think you might want to put your laptop camera down just a little bit, because all we can really see is the top of
Well,
your
that's
head.
because I'm bending over my picture.
No, I mean seriously. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Now
And
we
I'm
can
bending
see you.
over my picture coloring, so.
No, I mean when you sit up, all I can really see, all I've been able to see is the top of your head. You're fine now.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
why.
now maybe Frodo can see this better.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
saw it originally. I was just giving you a little hell because you're a good person and I love to goof around with my friends, and you
as the
know
so-
this.
as the song goes, raise some hell. No.
You
Well,
want to get to
you
heaven,
want
you
to
know
know
what you
something?
got to
That's
do,
just my way of teasing you back, mister.
Shirley.
yes.
If you want to get to heaven, you know what you got to do.
What's that?
Got to raise
If
a
you
little
want to get to
hell.
heaven,
Oh
you
yeah.
got to raise a little hell.
She gets it
By the
Yep.
Ozark Mountain Daredevils.
exactly.
Ozark Mountain Daredevils. If you
Ah.
want to get to heaven, you got to raise a little hell.
Ah. I'm gonna have to listen to that song because I haven't heard it before.
I think you can get it on YouTube, and they got some good ones.
Yeah, they do. I'll be able to find it. That's no big deal. But I mean seriously, I have such a wonderful workplace already, and I feel like I've got someone coming down from Birmingham on Wednesday to basically give me a little bit more training on how to get things mastered a little bit. And it's like I can, that's fine. I'm okay with that because I'll admit I had a little bit of a challenge today. I had to scan something for someone. Cannot say what it is, but that's okay. Confidentiality. But the challenge was trying to scan them all. I was trying to send them to my email, but some of the files were a little too big, if you know what I mean.
Can
So
I
it's
make
Oh
a
like,
yeah.
suggestion in those cases?
yes.
If you have a program like 7-Zip on your computer
Hmm.
for work, use a 7-Zip to compress it as a 7Z file.
Hmm.
7Z files tend to have better compression ratios than other archive files of the like.
Yeah, well, here was the problem with that. I actually had to combine those files into a big one, and it was supposed to go to somebody else's folder in the drive. So it's like, I can't really do that, unfortunately. But
Well,
then,
I was just trying to give you an idea.
no, that's fine. But then I figured out something else. It's like, I had actually sent it to a folder, and I did not realize it until Nate, the IT, one of the IT guys, told me. I said, oh, "Okay, so the scam was right there. I had problem was already solved. I just didn't know it."
Well, and that's
Well, give
one
yourself
thing.
time, you'll know more.
Oh yeah, I know. That's fine. It's
And
only
that's the
day.
thing.
It's only my first full day. It's like I can't be expected to know every single thing yet. So
Here's the thing I'm going to say. Having good IT people, okay? People say, "Oh, the IT is worthless." No.
oh no, they are not
A lot of people don't realize, but in today's society, if you don't have a good information technology uh,
specialists.
specialist or infrastructure in your company, you might as well not even have a company. No offense.
Yeah, either that or you live in
Uh,
the Stone Age.
I hate to say it, but where I work, if the IT department has a use, it's not one that extends to me.
Okay, well,
Last couple of times I reached out to them, I wound up getting help from my coworkers before they ever got back to me, and when they did, it was generally with a solution that was at best very circuitous and at worst not what I was looking for.
mm, I believe it. But I mean, you know
sorry,
what?
sorry if my nuts are bothering anyone.
Oh,
Okay, that could
Um,
be construed one of two ways.
yeah,
mhm.
Nuts.
Oh, okay. Literal nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
eating emerald nuts,
No, no. Yeah, literally, he's eating nuts.
yeah, eating emerald nuts.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know what brand these are,
Sorry,
but
my
they're.
mind kind of descended into the gutter a little bit.
That's okay. But at least
But no,
he showed he
Um,
was actually eating them. So
Like I said, that could have been construed any way,
yeah,
one of
that's
several
true.
different ways.
I
Yeah,
just
that's true.
remember for a long time, Emerald Nuts' tagline was America's favorite nut snack. So,
Yeah. I do
Sorry,
remember that.
Twitch, we were just
Yes,
repeating the
sorry.
tagline
Yes,
from a
yes, Twitch,
commercial.
please forgive us.
we did not say what it sounded like.
hmm But I mean, it took me a little while to figure out. But then after he showed me where to find them, I was like, oh, that's where it. Okay, now I know what to do. Okay, because he showed me a little bit on Friday, but when you have the weekend and such, and you don't have time to write it all down.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, now I'll have plenty of time to write down everything. It's like, okay, do this, and so forth. Learn that, go.
shit happens when you party naked.
Friends do not let friends canoe naked.
Oh God.
Friends do not
Friends.
let
Okay,
friends
hey,
canoe
guys,
naked.
I need to reboot my laptop.
Internet.
It's having connection
Oh,
fits again.
Okay, that's fine.
sorry,
I
man.
think
I
you're the
will.
one having a conniption fit, Mike.
He
Ladies and
said
gentlemen, that's the
connection
problem with
fit, not
live. That's the problem
conniption
doing these
fit.
live things. You never know when
That's
someone's
the
gonna have an issue.
connection.
And also besides we got plenty of time, so I'm not worried about it. So
Okay,
I will be back ASAP.
okay.
Okay. Jen,
And
can you say
soon there were
something?
only four. No, I'm kidding. but I mean, the atmosphere is laid back. Now I'm going to tell you something. This is what I wore today. Okay, my mother. No offense to her. No, that looks. Yeah, that's real. My mother. She said you need to dress nice. I said, Mom, I'm supposed to dress like I'm going to work. Not like I'm going to church. And
Well,
when I came home
your
later, she
mom's a
said,
little bit old fashioned too.
"Yeah,
So
yeah." I was like, "You wore that to work?" I said, "Mom, Mario looked almost the same. Different color shirt, different color slacks." So
now, if it was like a executive position, working for an executive,
then
That would be one
yes.
thing. Your mom would have been right to dress
Hmm.
nice,
True, correct.
but it is a tech support position, so to
Hmm.
speak.
Right.
I think that's what your job is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically administrative assistant slash print technician.
Yeah. Okay.
which is why she's such a troublemaker.
But,
Yeah, I
I can understand your mom's a little bit old fashioned. To her, a job means dressing nice.
Hmm.
So I can understand where your mom's coming from.
Yeah. And here's the funny thing. I've already had to order a sweater for that room because it gets cold in there.
nice.
So, but what I did was I ordered one that was actually on clearance for like $12. It was regularly $54.99.
Where
So,
was that? Kohl's?
Belks.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Well,
Is that
I'm
an
Speaking
I'm
of,
outlet
kind of sad
store?
you didn't try and go through Kohl's.
well, well, I was just trying to get something, you know.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Like I was gonna say, if you would have went through Kohl's, my wife works there. You might have been able to say, "Hey, what's up?"
Mhm. Well,
Being
good luck. I was gonna tell
oh,
you. Speaking
I know
of
I
warm up
can.
garb, something interesting happened to me today and over the weekend.
oh really?
FedEx tried to deliver me a package Saturday morning.
Mm.
I found out because I got a call from an unknown number that had nobody on the other end, and I think it was somebody trying to use my apartment's door buzzer to tell me, hey, we got a package for you, and we're not legally allowed to put it in your mailbox. Can we like leave it in front of your door? Only I guess the call dropped because, like I said, I heard absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
Then I go out to take our master and creator to Chinese buffet about an hour north of where we live, and I see on the front door a "We missed you" slip.
Oh,
A what? I
oh,
didn't
we
quite hear
missed
you.
you. We
One of
missed you
those.
slip. You know.
It's one of those
Oh,
slips you
yeah.
get when UPS or FedEx or USPS tries to deliver a package and you're not home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fill out and say you can pick it up after this date and time, or we'll try it again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I go to work today and I got a text from my neighbor saying, "Hey, we saw a package in front of your house. Do you want us to hold on to it for you till you get home so nobody steals it?" And I say, "Yes, please." I get home today and it's this semi bulky thing in one of those big bubble wrap envelopes.
Oh.
And I thought, I didn't order anything off Amazon. It's not my birthday. It's not a gift giving holiday. I'm not expecting anything from anybody I know. What is this?
Okay.
Inside, I open it. It was a treat that was whose arrival was hinted at by one of my higher managers. It was a Collins Aerospace blanket.
Oh wow.
I have no idea what else it is, but it's made of polar fleece. Uh, its seams are almost like a Land's End bathrobe, and it's got the Collins Aerospace logo embroidered on one corner.
Hmm.
Was there
It's
a note or anything? The package?
nope, nothing at all.
Hmm.
Just a bag, the blanket, and a couple of clip straps that have been used to hold the thing rolled up like a sleeping bag.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool though.
Well, who do you think could
No,
send
it's
you something like that?
my company did.
Okay.
The idea is occasionally they give out uh, treats to all the employees to show them how much they
Could have
value
put a
them.
note in it saying,
Oh,
"Here's
yeah, some sort
here's
of employee appreciation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'd have that at Herb Jones too. So,
but
But either way,
anonymously."
it's a
well,
nice
no, not at
blanket
Herb
that
Jones,
certainly.
but I mean, it depends on
Sorry.
each company.
Either way, Shirley, the thing's sitting on the back of my couch now. I'm not sure when I'll use it, but I'm certain I'll find some way to use it. So
Well, and here's the thing. When you told us that you might have some kind of something there, I was like, really? And
Mm,
you weren't expecting anything?
well, and
I was
I
feeling
was thinking scam myself.
that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Well, normally, scammers don't send you packages. They send you envelopes or
yeah,
text
that's true. Like the
or
one
emails.
who sent me that $4,900 check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that still steams her up. Don't worry.
No, 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 no. I'm doing, I've got the police helping me now. So, let's see. Oh, JJ's in the chat room now too. So,
Hi,
hi,
JJ.
JJ.
JJ,
Everybody, run! JJ's here.
Run for your life. No,
Not really,
everybody run.
JJ.
we're kidding.
I'll
JJ's got
back
a
you
gun.
up.
No,
Anyone
here's the
besides
song that
me?
you're thinking about singing, and I know you are. And if you do, you might get us kicked off of Facebook.
Facebook, give me
Backstreet,
Twitch.
You just mean Twitch?
no,
Not on.
Backstreet.
Oh,
No, I mean saying like getting kicked off.
Facebook.
We don't
Yes,
broadcast on Facebook. We do YouTube and Twitch. I thought.
Yeah.
we do. We record. We transfer the episodes to YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
so it would be on a DMCA thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, which song were you thinking I was getting at, Frodo?
Everybody,
That's
Oh,
not the
Rock Your
song at
Body.
all.
I know what he's talking about.
no,
No.
Backstreet's back.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
that one.
Not
Oh,
that
Oh
was not
God.
what I was singing.
oh, okay.
Shirley, did you hear me say this?
Okay.
Everybody run. JJ's got a gun.
Oh,
Ev-
uh,
Does that sound
That's
familiar to you?
Aerosmith. Genie's got a
Janie's
gun.
got a gun.
Janie's
Guys?
got a
No,
gun.
No? Oh.
not quite. This is an old novelty. Is based off an old novelty song by a singer named Julie Brown called "The Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun."
Oh yeah, the
I do
homecoming queen's
remember
got a
that
gun. Yes, I
now.
remember that one now.
Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun.
Yep. Now I remember it. When you
Or
said
in the case of Carrie, or did you ever see the original movie Carrie with Sissy Spacek?
I saw
Sissy
parts of
Spacek.
it, and I do remember the prom scene. I actually have the
You
novel.
remember the prom scene where she used her telekinetic powers? Once they dumped
Yeah,
that bucket of pig's blood all over, her,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and
Did I
she's
tell
like,
you?
"What?"
Do you know I got a
Sorry,
copy of the novel?
guys. Cheers.
Wait, what's the matter,
What's the
mate?
matter, Joker?
My internet's acting weird again.
Oh, boy.
It always is for you.
Did you try
Yeah, but
unplugging the
but
router
it's
and
always
then
on my
the
laptop though.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah,
it on her laptop?
No, mine, the one that I'm using.
Oh.
Excuse
Try
me.
disconnecting from the internet for a minute or two and see if that clears enough memory.
Yeah, because it kind of helped me because I had that problem too.
Whoa. Here's the thing though. She's not having issues. Mom's not having issues. There's nothing wrong with the Chromecast. It's just my laptop.
Hmm.
Okay,
Interesting.
Mike, here's the thing.
I know.
What may be going on is you got a bunch of RAM filled up because you got something running in the background because your internet's up. You cut off the internet, that stops the program running, that drains the memory. Start it back up, got more memory allocation.
Yeah, but I got 12 gigs worth of RAM though, John.
Okay, let me ask this. Let me
Yeah,
ask this.
and
Okay, let me ask this question. When was the last time you run a defrag?
Defrag
And-
runs automatically on Windows
Yeah,
10.
it was
Oh, okay.
automatically.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Like this has been going on for months.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I
How old's
always
your
thought it was
laptop?
my, huh?
How old's your laptop?
About a year maybe. Year
That's
and a
Okay,
half.
I'm beginning to
Maybe
wonder. I
it's,
wonder if you got
your laptop is
a
not
faulty
nearing end of life.
laptop.
It wasn't faulty when I bought it. It worked just fine, but after a while, it started acting up. It started with the battery, actually, too.
Oh, perhaps the.
Hello?
Where the
Some
batteries cost.
computers have. You remember the old PSP, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, here's something that a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people think is crazy, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Some batteries, specifically lithium ion packs, have computer chips in them.
Uh-huh.
Back in the old PSP days, there was a chip on the battery, right? It was on a little PCB separate from the battery, but it was in the battery package. Where if you clipped one of the pins on the batter on that chip, it would switch your battery's serial number from whatever
Mm-hmm.
it normally is to 0x000000. And when the PSP was designed, that if it saw that 0x000000 for a serial number,
Hmm.
it would automatically boot the system and run whatever programs were bootable from sector 6 on the memory stick. This was
Hmm.
called the Pandora's battery hack.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Something else to note, real quick. This whole issue started when it was on Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
It would randomly disconnect. Did this many times over the
have you checked
last.
if your drivers need an update?
I have, and it seemed fine. That's the problem. I don't
That's weird. But anyway,
exactly.
getting
It's
back
very
to my
weird.
explanation, because I don't think many people actually know this,
Mhm.
but in the instance of the PSP, when that was found out that clipping this certain wire enabled auto boot functionality on the PSP, aka you have the battery out, right? You have your memory
Mhm.
stick in with a specially crafted program that puts a few lines of code in sector 6 of the memory card, okay? LBA 6, logical block address for those that don't know what that means.
Right.
And it would direct the PSP when the battery clipped in and energized the system to boot from that zone 6, LBA 6. And using that method, you could actually downgrade, upgrade, install custom firmwares, whatever you wanted. You had full control of the PSP. Well, about 2 years later, you remember those commercials with that one dude who always had some weird job description in PlayStation? Um, chief, whatever, officer, chief. He always had that weird title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he decided one day on Twitter to post the first 6 or 8 uh, bytes of the secret key that was stored in PSP memory that gave full access to everything. I remember the key started with E9, Edward 9, and to explain, hexadecimal system means that you're breaking each byte into 4 bits, and each 4 bits represents a 16 available
A
numbers.
base
Base
16 number.
16. Okay. So E9 was the first byte, which meant that it was basically, let me think here if I can remember the coding. 11100101. If I'm recollecting correctly. I think I may have transposed one of the zeros and ones,
Well, whatever, whatever.
but that
You're
code
speaking Greek to me, but go ahead.
if you actually decrypted that code out of the firmware, you could actually get the master key for the system that would unlock any software to use on any PSP in any part of the world, and you wouldn't even need to use the Pandora's battery. It just, you could put it in, hit X, and it'll be like, oh, cool.
But what would happen if you got caught doing it?
Sony didn't give a shit because at that time they pretty much wrote off the
Maybe.
PSP as a failure because of the fact that it was so fucking easy to
Hmm.
mod.
Uh, pardon my ignorance, but what does this have to do with Mike's internet problem?
What I was getting at was inside of his battery there could be a chip in there, a microprocessor of some kind that could be sending a signal to the rest of his computer to tell it in, and it does this. It tells it that it doesn't have good battery, but there could also be programming inside the HP BIOS that when battery equals bad, do certain things to preserve power.
Gotcha.
So,
Which is
but
even weirder because this laptop is constantly hooked up to the
yeah,
computer, which is
yeah, and that's what's weird. But even if it's hooked up, it still expects the smoothness of the power from the battery. You see, AC power is dirty by nature.
uh-huh.
Okay, you gotta remember, you're creating a AC sine wave based on a spinning turbine miles
Hmm.
and miles and miles away that has fluctuations in speed, uh, torque, and everything as it spins. Well, those
Mm-hmm.
fluctuations translate into the power grid as fluctuations themselves. If you've ever seen your lights go slightly dimmer, that's because you're getting a lower voltage through your lines.
Hmm.
So your computer right now is experiencing the idea that, oh shit, the battery isn't functional, so I don't have the entirely smooth power that I want. It's
Yeah.
starting to experience those ups and downs, and that could cause problems.
Frodo,
And see,
I've got a question for you. My computer's considerably older than Mike's. Why ain't I having the same problem?
Because your battery's still probably in good shape, or you don't have your battery in.
Listen, my battery is in, but I've been, I use my laptop for my desktop. Every time
And
I don't
uh,
use it for my desktop is
there's also the chance, Janet, that your computer was built, since your computer is decidedly older, there might not be a chip in your battery.
and see,
okay.
another thing is if I don't have internet on my laptop right now, technically I should not be on Zoom right now. That is the
Exactly.
True.
Exactly. And that's exactly true. I'm sorry for going over people's heads, but
Hey,
go.
welcome to our new show, Tech Talk. Now,
Uh,
Monday
Actually, it could
Monday
be a
evening tech
segment.
talk.
yeah,
Honestly,
that's it. Welcome to
it
Monday
could be
Night
a
Tech
segment
Talk.
somewhere. We
That's
could
right,
make a
folks.
segment
Instead
out
of
of it.
Monday Night
Honestly,
Football, we're gonna give
so
you
I like
Monday Night
this.
Tech Talk.
Well, like I said, it could be any number of things, but I know HP took over the processes from Compaq. And back in the day when I first started really working hard on computers, I can tell you this right now. Every time I had to work on a fucking Compaq computer, I wanted to go to wherever Compaq was and wring their fucking scrawny little necks because every fucking driver in a fucking Compaq computer back in the day was tweaked in such a fucking way that you couldn't use anything but fucking compact hardware on it.
Mm.
Yeah,
So HP used to be Compact Presario.
Yeah,
Sorry, Frodo, just your reaction, just the way you're saying it, just got me giggling. I'm
no.
sorry.
The thing is, it's I'm serious. When
You
I
know you
when I
are.
wor when I worked at a place called the React Center, okay, which was a place where
You
we built.
definitely reacted, didn't you?
Well,
Do you know Barb? You know
yes,
Barb.
yes.
I used to intern there when I was in high school.
Yeah. Well, when I used to work there, um, I was the only person that she trusted to do compact machines because I didn't end up putting my fist through the screen.
As much as you wanted to, right?
Well, yeah, and trust me, I wanted to. There were a few times that I got computers with like three COM ports, three serial ports on it, and people were like, "Why is there yellow exclamation points?" Let me see. Oh, did you done? No more yellow. But yeah,
No more yellow, fellow.
it just every time I worked with a compact machine, I wanted to wring its creator's fucking neck because of that glitch in that programming
Hmm.
made it so hard to replace parts.
Yeah.
Even RAM, Shirley,
Uh-huh.
a thing that shouldn't be something that could be reprogrammed to reject. If
Mm-hmm.
you tried to put a piece of compact RAM in a non-compact or a non-compact RAM in a compact,
Uh-huh.
it would balk at you and say you're a fucking idiot.
It's like, you fall, you
yeah.
beep.
It pissed
Here's
me
looking
off on
at you.
it
I
pissed
think
me off on so many levels
I believe it.
I think I know why Compact Presario became HP.
because HP bought them.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight up it.
And
HP bought them and they maintained a lot of the systems that Compaq had in place, which means that a lot of the hardware glitches that occurred in Compaq, although they're a lot less of a problem nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
thank God.
I think when this one goes belly up, I'm going to go back to Dell.
But
good idea.
ever when they started getting rid of some of that stuff, it was a thank God thing. But there's still
Mhm.
some times where you'll pull out a component from an HP computer, like
Mm-hmm.
let's say the WLAN chip, and
Yeah.
it'll literally say replace with HP spare blah 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 blah,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
hear you.
like
My question is,
Frodo.
why didn't the government react the same way to that as they did to Kodachrome?
I don't know, but it pissed.
Hopefully not because they use HP computers.
I don't know.
Frodo, I sent you a picture over Facebook. I want you to notice that there's a little bit of a raise on the laptop right before the where it meets the keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
or like a little divot or incline. What do you think? Like
Uh,
you may want to take a little hard at that.
oh, I don't need to look hard at it, dude. I can see it clear as fucking day. Now,
What do you think?
Mike, I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
Surely you're gonna have to help with this.
Okay.
Send that picture to Shirley and see if she can somehow post it onto the show, and I'll explain what I see so that
Okay.
people can understand where I'm coming from. Okay?
You share it on Zoom so we can all see it.
Let me.
Well, here's the problem. You see, using Streamlabs, if I do Zoom, it could actually free. Doesn't it freeze the Streamlabs? Or not? I can't.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Just put
Just
it
go
up
ahead and
on the
send the
screen.
picture to
I'm
the
gonna.
Facebook chat, and then
I'm gonna. Yeah. Yep. I just forwarded it.
Okay. Ah,
Because I
okay.
noticed that. Because I noticed that from like a while back. I did not know what it meant, and I keep forgetting to ask you about it. And I know that I've brought it over with me to your place several times, and I even then forgot to say something about it.
Well, once you get the picture up, Shirley, let me know.
Okay.
Because I'll go into a description of what I see in this.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in the Zoom chat. I'm also gonna put it in Twitch chat, and then I'm gonna use Streamlabs to share the picture.
Yep.
Okay. What am I doing? I forgot.
Just share the screen on Streamlabs. Get it to your Google Chrome mode.
Right. Okay. Give me a second. That's right, folks. I lost my mind.
I
I
think
lost
she
mine a
lost
long
that
time ago.
years ago.
Yeah. my brain.
No,
My brain. My brain.
The
Okay.
plane, the plane.
The plane, the plane.
The
Fucking
plan. The
That's what I
plan.
said. Boy, I hope your battery's not filling up with hydrogen.
What is that? Okay, I've got it up now.
Okay, look at the image and you'll
now
see.
where am I
Okay.
supposed to be looking, Mike?
Okay,
Oh, hold on.
right before where the touchpad is, do you see how the computer kind of bends upwards?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now from my perspective, this is as someone who works on computers and sees computers in various states of repair and disrepair. My statement is this: your battery is bulging.
Called it.
And the problem with that is when your battery starts bulging, it's produced hydrogen in it.
And
Now,
now, dangerous.
yes,
Uh,
hydrogen is very dangerous. It can go
Very
up in
explosive.
it can go up into flames really easily. So, my best tip for you, limit your usage of your computer for now.
Till you get the
Don't
new one on Friday.
well, that's the thing. Okay, shit.
Use
don't
Ash's last stop to come on the show.
Yeah,
Eventually.
use anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Just avoid using your computer as much as humanly possible. And then when you come on Saturday, I'll do you a solid and I'll rip that battery out. Granted, it'll be dangerous. I'll probably have to do it out in the fucking outside just to play it safe because of the chance that
Are
it
you
could
did?
blow.
Did you say you're going to do this on Saturday?
Yeah, this is Saturday.
Call me first. I want to be present when he does.
I wish I was.
So,
I wish I was
Mike,
present
What?
too.
I'm a
I'm
No
pyro.
working that day.
no playing that Valley game you and Ashley like to play. I can't
I
remember the
need to
name of
figure
the
out
game.
how to transfer
Valley.
save files first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, if I take out that battery, it might help that computer act a little better, but I'd be putting a major risk on my end because
Mm-hmm.
if that battery decides, oh, I'm gonna puncture, I'm gonna have red flames to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not
Okay.
talking red like hair. I'm talking like turn around 180 degrees, Mike.
What?
Turn
180
180 degrees right now.
This way?
Just around, all the way around.
Okay.
Do you see that red thing that is right behind you?
My pillow, yes.
That's how red we're talking about for flames.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Remember this, Mike. You know what caused the Hindenburg explosion?
Hydrogen.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And we're talking about a mix between hydrogen and lithium.
Mm-hmm.
And lithium is what produces the red flame.
Uh-huh.
Here's
So
the
I'm
thing.
guessing that the battery is down here by the mouse pad.
hmm
Then why is the AC adapter plug all the way at the top?
Mm,
It's just how it was designed, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's always how it's designed. Stupidity
Okay.
reigns a lot of times.
Actually, Frodo, I think that may be to limit how close a lot of the electronics are to the battery in case something like that happens.
Hmm.
So you
You don't
say his
need the
battery is
hydrogen
starting
going up.
to bulge?
Yeah, it's
Mm.
swollen hydrogen because it's apparently a dud, and it's swelling up so much that it's bulging uh, the area in front of the keypad up.
Do you have an alternative way to play Stardew Valley?
On my PS4 and Switch, but it doesn't have the save file that I
Use
have for
that.
it.
Um,
Okay. I need to figure out how to move save files over.
okay. Frodo, in light of the battery condition, should Mike stay on the show for this episode?
Um,
Like I've had no issues since I've discovered this.
I'd be careful. Don't put pressure on that part. Do not.
Like, is it okay just to type? Because I don't use the mouse pad at all.
Where do you rest your wrists?
Like right behind the bulge.
Maybe.
Like it's like close, like close to the mouse pad, and it's very light. I'm not putting
Uh,
any pressure on it. Like barely
okay.
any pressure.
The
If
thing
I were
that
you, hold on,
go.
Mike. If I were you, I'd get yourself. You remember those typing assisters that were kind of like stress balls meets sausages?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd recommend you get yourself something like that, but big enough you can set it in front of your laptop and rest your forearms on that when you type.
So meaning, okay, okay.
The reason being, let's just put it this way, and this isn't to be exactly disastrous, but it is a worst case scenario. Let's just say that thing pops while you're on the air. Okay. First off, your computer would overheat and it would probably produce a nice jet of red flame shooting up between you and the camera.
And
Uh-huh.
Ashley would.
Okay. It would
Right.
produce that red flame and it would be bright enough that we could spot it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at that point, your fire alarm would probably go off, and
You
let's
and probably
just
all your neighbors would have to evacuate the unit.
yes, definitely. And here's the problem with lithium fires: water doesn't work.
In
How
fact,
about
water
fire
makes it
foam?
even
Some sort of
worse.
like an extinguisher or fire foam.
We have
Uh
a.
uh uh uh. No. You want to know how you kill a lithium fire?
Oh.
Ow.
Bury it. Baking soda or burial. That's about the only ways to do it. Because lithium, if you don't know, now I'm going to go into chemistry a little bit, so I apologize. But I
No
think you know
problem.
where I'm going with this.
I do.
Okay. Hydrogen is molecule 1, is atom 1 of the periodic table. Lithium is element 2.
No, that's helium.
Oh no,
Lithium's
you're right.
three, I thought.
Helium is 2, lithium is 3. Helium, I mean, helium is what's called a noble gas. Hydrogen is very reactive, and lithium is on the same level of reactivity as hydrogen. Okay? They both have one electron in their valence shells. Okay, that means they want to either give up that electron or take more in. When you have two extremely reactive chemicals, hydrogen, lithium, in this case, they like to say hi and party on. They make the party look better than anything Wayne's World could have ever dreamed of.
Yeah.
The problem is when lithium and hydrogen react, they are extremely exothermic, aka they produce a lot of heat. And when I say a lot, I'm talking like I'm gonna roast marshmallows over my computer.
It's kind of like crossing the stream side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that.
Now,
It,
correct me if I'm wrong, Frodo. That mainly happens because the hydrogen hits oxygen, burns, and makes water. Then the water reacts with the lithium, that burns.
yep,
Chain reaction.
yep, and it's circular reactions. So if you
Exactly.
put water on
Kind
it,
of like fission.
it just goes up more. Just like if you put water on gasoline. No, no. Okay. Your best bet if that thing catches fire is baking soda, because baking soda, it's neutral act. It's a base, but it doesn't react the same way,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it can act as a
Um.
smothering agent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or you even put a sturdy enough, airtight enough lid over it.
Yep,
That can
anything
smother
like that. But the thing
it.
is, if you really want to see what I'm talking about, Mike, on YouTube, do yourself a favor. Look up lithium ion battery pack, what not to do.
Oh.
Okay? You'll see exactly why I'm just a hair above. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And do us all a favor. Either do it on your phone or do it on Ash's laptop if she'll let you use it. Personally, I think if she'll let you, you ought to log off the meeting on this machine, shut it down, and log back in for the meeting or the broadcast on Ash's if
Do it.
you have her
Ooh,
permission.
I just went to YouTube.
Oh, nice. Did you find
Oh
the video?
crap!
I'm still needing to get some finishing stuff I need to do before Friday.
Well, here's the
Okay.
thing.
Once I get all
Here's the
that
good
done, then I'll be
news.
done.
Here's the good news for you, dude.
Yes.
I have tools to extract files off of hard drives.
Oh no,
I
that's not it.
Well, only thing I really need to extract is save file for Stardew Valley.
Do you have a
Because
flash
I'm
drive you can
on
put in there now and save it?
year 4. What?
Mike, do you have a flash drive on you, or does Ash have a flash drive on her?
I have a flash drive, yeah.
hold on.
Will the file fit?
I believe so. I don't know how big it is. I can check.
They
Check on
showed
the
these
size, and if it'll
lithium-ion
fit on the
batteries
flash
on
drive,
YouTube.
Jan, hold on. Sorry. Go ahead, John.
check the size of the file. If it'll fit on your flash drive, just put it on now, and then follow my advice for resuming the broadcast.
All
Okay,
right.
John, Mike,
Yeah.
hit Windows R right now.
Windows R.
Yep.
Okay.
You got the run dialog?
Yes.
Type in and do this exactly. Percent app data percent backslash Stardew Valley backslash saves.
Saves. Okay.
Hit enter.
Joker. Well, it's only 5.2 megabytes.
There's your save
Good
files.
Okay.
That quick.
I remember the days when 5.2 megs was a lot of memory. Thankfully,
Trust
they're
me.
long gone.
I'm gonna copy the data and put it on
Trust
my.
me. I also remember the days when a 1.44 megabyte floppy disk was huge.
I had one of those in high school, Frodo.
Go ahead, Jan.
Okay.
Can't make it.
I found this video on YouTube from 2013, and they're doing a controlled experiment that what a laptop looks like when the lithium ion battery catches fire, the lithium ion battery explosion.
Oh boy.
And it starts off, it just gives off a lot of smoke, and then the flames will flare up, go back, flare up, go back. Is that what you were talking about, Frodo?
Yep.
Okay, can I share this in the chat?
No.
Certainly.
Mm-mm.
We don't have enough time right now. We're
Yeah.
literally at 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just giving you
Share it in the
guys.
chat anyway. We'll watch it after the broadcast.
Okay.
But yeah,
Really?
here's the thing that people don't need. That people need to know. I don't react this way with computers unless it's a severe emergency.
Mm-hmm.
And with a lithium ion battery that's in most of your computers nowadays, if you see a bulge like what Mike's computer is showing, watch out.
Well,
That son of a bitch could go off at any time.
Mm-hmm.
here's what one of the commenters said out of that video. It says, "Got my this was 2 years ago. You know, got my laptop battery removed because it had swollen so much that the mouse pad had risen and the bottom of the laptop had cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I cut it close."
Yeah, these these batteries, okay, we use lithium ion batteries because they don't have the memory that old nickel cadmium batteries had. Plus, they have a higher power to space ratio than a lot of other batteries you can ever dream of. That what that essentially means is the amount of space the battery takes up,
They
you
have a
have
high
more,
energy density.
yeah, a higher energy density per cubic inch of
Well,
battery
yeah,
material.
I
that's
won't
that's what.
read this
Um,
the whole thing. This was a different person. Turned out this battery was expanding. Um, and the person just thought it was deformed from overheating. Nope. Geek Squad wouldn't even turn it on because it was so far along in the process of expanding. It could have exploded the next time I turned it on.
Hmm.
So
His
you
luckily
caught it. You
isn't that far
like
in.
what?
I've had this for about a year, so I'm surprised. Year and a
His
half.
isn't
batteries
that.
can be a dud, Mike. It
Yeah,
happens.
but
Okay.
his isn't that far into the process of expanding. But it'd be much
Continue
better to play it
or
on the safe side than have a big old fireball during the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
and I
That's not the type
promise
of show we want, Mike.
and I promise on Saturday I'll make sure to rip that battery out and chuck it about 4 miles away if I
Oh,
can.
I wish I could see that.
okay.
I just recommend chucking it somewhere that's not particularly flammable,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because the explosion will be nice to watch at a distance.
And like I said, it's not because I don't think that your computer's going to go. It probably won't.
But better
I
be on
would
the
We
safe
rather err
side.
on
just
the
as
side
soon
of
not
caution.
have. We just as soon not lose another or possibly two other hosts on this show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose you
It'll-
two, Mike.
Mike,
But you
your
caught it
laptop
in
and
time. Just think what would have happened if you hadn't been paying attention and noticing that. Just think
Hold
what would have
on.
happened if you hadn't
Hold
been
on.
paying
words,
attention.
I
in the
I
words of
have
Elon.
noticed this for months, and I've not said a thing because I did not know what it meant until now. I'm now irritated because I didn't catch this sooner.
You
Well,
live,
Yeah.
you'll learn, Mike. That's the nature of wisdom.
hmm and like I said, lithium ion batteries, they're great. They really are. Even uh, Tesla uses them in their Model T cars or whatever they call them now, Model S.
Right.
I hope
But
it's not Model T
whatever the
or
model is.
Model A.
But the fact of the matter is, lithium ion batteries are great for storing lots and lots of power, but because of the process in which they go through to release that power, they produce hydrogen.
Yeah.
And if there's nowhere for hydrogen to go, well, you get the Note 7.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
let's remember that fiasco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The what 7 you said?
Note,
Note 7.
Galaxy
Galaxy
Note
Note.
7.
Galaxy Note 7.
The one that would catch
Well,
fire.
they were exploding in people's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that one happened is because the battery was so tightly constrained, and batteries expand and contract as they charge and discharge.
That's
So,
normal.
yes, that's normal. But when the battery expanded in the Note 7, the plates that produce the power ended up touching. And when you have two plates touching like that,
You
and
got a
enough,
short.
Mm-hmm.
you got a short, and you've got in that area, you've got hydrogen and short circuit.
Inferno.
Yep, short circuit plus hydrogen equals
Why?
run.
Okay.
That's why they wouldn't allow the Samsung C7s on an airport
Mm-hmm.
because of the risk of explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Even I remember that.
But yeah, that's the seriousness of these kind of situations, people. And this is not meant to scare anyone away from using lithium ion. They are the best battery tech we have, but you must be cautious. If you see a bulge, remove it.
Tell
Want
you,
to know something?
tell you guys.
If
Sorry. Continue
anybody
with that.
that has cell phone, Samsung,
Janet, you're garbling.
most of the cell phones Li batteries.
Yeah. All right, John, go ahead.
I'll tell you guys this to emphasize his note that this was about caution. Hosts and viewers, you know what I did as soon as Frodo diagnosed the problem and confirmed my suspicion? I bent down, looked at the bottom of my laptop from a level surface, and made sure I could not see any bulges.
Hmm. Hmm. And my computer, my laptop here that I'm using, okay, here's my battery is stuck in the back normally. I
Hmm.
don't keep my battery in this computer because I always have it connected to power. And having a battery while connected to power, if you're not charging it, can damage the battery. But my
Exactly.
battery was already shit, so I was like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
it.
Well, how can I take the? I keep my
Well,
laptop
you
plugged
have to
in
do it.
because I
All
use it
right.
as a fucking desktop,
Mm-hmm.
Janet,
and I have no idea where the battery is in this damn laptop.
if you can talk to my what's his name? Uh your dad, I guess.
Yeah,
Jack.
Jack.
Jack. If you can talk to Jack about it, have him look for the battery and remove it. Because you don't need it if you're always plugged in.
But the deal is, I like getting away from the desk once in a while. I take my computer with me.
That's fine. But
Mm-hmm.
you can always have your battery on the side, and when you want to go away from the desk,
Hold on.
pop in the battery.
Oh no, that's not going to work because my
Okay.
camera's in the
So,
front.
so essentially, the laptop will still work without the battery when it's just plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll always
It'll
work
work.
with a plug-in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It may be like, okay, where's my battery? But
All right.
who?
Well, yeah. Well, I hate to break this, guys, but it's after 10.
Well,
Time
and
to
we've
change
had a
my
good
belief.
discussion about a lot of things that people need to know about.
Mm-hmm.
Lithium
Exactly.
ion batteries are great,
Mm-hmm.
but they're also very dangerous when
Yeah.
used wrong.
Yep. You're right. All right.
That's
So. All right.
why
So.
it's wise to turn your cell phone off when you're not using it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the battery from overheating.
Well, I
Well,
don't.
if you don't use your phone all the time, your battery's not going to overheat.
Mm,
But
Yeah.
if your phone starts to bulge, it's really the bulge you got to watch out for.
oh, okay.
Because if the battery starts to bulge out, you've got a problem.
Okay. Now, Here's what we got for this week. Tomorrow, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. Wednesday, this is a questionable situation because I myself have a significant severe weather threat coming. Now,
Hello?
Janet, mute. Uh,
Yeah?
okay. But anyway, what's going on is
What's your problem?
I'm under a an
Me want
right
to
now
mute
an
too.
enhanced yeah.
Okay. She's a. What happened?
There, got it. Okay. All right. Here's what's going on. Wednesday, I've got a significant severe weather threat. Now they're saying most of the day Wednesday here will be dry. The threat could be coming. It could come at 9 o'clock. It could come overnight. Just don't know. This is probably going to be one of those decisions where we're not going to know possibly until the show. It's until it's nearly time for the show because it's still 2 days out. And I will keep things up to date on this, but I mean, we're talking about a significant threat.
Yeah.
So, if there's a chance, there's a possibility we may not even have a show Wednesday because I'm basically run the Streamlabs and everything else, and it's like, well, if the weather gets rough, then I got a bit of a problem. So,
Which is true. That's part of the reason we love Shirley is because she does so much for the show.
hmm yeah, but it's like I mean, we're going to we'll stay up to date on it, but I will. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance we may have to call off the show Wednesday. There's a chance it could still be on Wednesday. It's going to be all about how the timing is going to be in this system because they're saying that I've heard one report already saying it could start as early as Wednesday morning in the west part of the state and not leave the state until Thursday morning. So, so I mean, right now this is just a tough decision,
Yeah.
but I'm
Well,
gonna
just hope you don't get a derecho produced.
Well, you never know. The way this system's set up, and it's probably a bigger concern for tornadoes because there could be some long track tornadoes out of this system.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
that's what I'm just saying. But and they're saying the bigger threat could be in the afternoon into the night, into the evening, and possibly overnight. But like I said, I don't know when it's happening yet. I'll keep you up to date. I rely on WSFA because they've always been good about this anyway. So, but we'll keep an eye on that. Thursday, if nothing's happened to me, Janet, unmute. I had to mute you
On Zoom.
on Zoom. On Zoom. There you go.
I am sorry, but I'm going to have to go. Jack, he's at Banda Estrella Hospital. He fell and cracked his head open.
Oh my God. Okay, go,
Oh,
go, go,
Okay.
go,
go.
Jan,
Oh.
All
just
right.
go.
Take care. We'll
Just
talk
go.
tomorrow.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh crap.
You want to know something?
What?
He wouldn't tell me where he was going.
Oh boy.
Go.
Go, 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 go. All right. All right, but all right. Anyway, Thursday will be our wild card show. It's gonna be food fascinations. But here's the question: would you like to continue with man versus food, or would you like to change it to something else?
Actually,
I
Shirley, I got a suggestion.
Shoot,
In light of the fact that this Wednesday is St. Patrick's Day and we may not have a broadcast, in the
make it
event that we don't, why don't we make it about Irish food?
perfect.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Thank
Because
you.
I remember
Damn
last
you,
year.
John.
Because last year, I
Did
believe
I
if
have
I
your
remember
idea?
last
No,
year, if I remember right,
no,
we
you're.
were
I'm saying that in a positive way.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember it was last year, 2019. We were doing like a combination of Mardi Gras and St. Patrick's Day because I think both were going on at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a great idea. Let's talk Irish food. After all,
Go ahead. They say corned beef, but it's more likely to be ham.
hmm
Uh,
Of
perhaps some
course,
grilled
you
chicken.
always like your haggis.
Actually, I'm not as fond of haggis as I am of black and white pudding.
ah, it's very interesting. And yes, I don't know why I'm talking like this. All right, and of course Friday, our Friday Fun Day Game du jour will be Among Us. So
Which means we'll be killing
Yay.
each other.
yeah, so watch out for Bonnie and Clyde.
Question is,
Wait.
who's worse, Bonnie and Clyde or Bunny and Claude?
I'm making sure Steam is downloaded first. Well, no, wait, I'll get my laptop Friday.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see.
We'll have shit figured out.
Yeah,
But
it'll be all right.
I was just gonna say, Bonnie and Clyde. We got Bonnie and Clyde there.
Mm-hmm.
We've got, if me and Sarah get on and play, we could be we could be I know,
What?
Bruce and Selena.
Who would I be?
Bruce and Selena?
Huh?
Bruce and Selena. Let's see if you can figure out what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
DC.
did.
DC Comics. I got it.
Oh,
Bingo!
Batman and Catwoman. Duh.
Yeah, Sarah is the
No.
Catwoman, isn't she?
Yeah, Selena Kyle.
Yes, yes, she
Yes,
is.
yeah, she is a Catwoman. I guess that would make Janet me, Thelma and
Well,
Louise.
and
Show us.
she does have cat ears, which means you'd have to wear them for that.
Hey, Frodo, if Joker and Oracle are Bonnie and Clyde and you and Sarah are Bruce and Selena, who would I be?
I could see you more. I could see you as Edward Nigma.
Uh,
What about Jack Napier?
No, you're not. You're not the Joker. You're not crazy enough.
Oh, aren't I?
I think you're
You are a
smarter.
vicious little bastard, Frodo.
But
I'm glad you're dead. I'm glad you're dead.
Anyway.
I guess that would make Janet and me, Thelma and Louise. No,
Yeah, well, if certain so what would Joker not Joker JJ and Sajo be?
I think Sajo might be KG Beast, JJ, maybe Black Canary, or
I got it for them too.
yep.
Peter and Gwen.
Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, that sounds good.
First thing
Alright.
I thought of were
I'm gonna move some files around and I'll shut my laptop off.
Alright.
Alright,
Alright, give me 10 seconds. I'm gonna play the ending here.
Alright,
So
use
hang
my-
on, please. Alright, so that is it for tonight. I'm just gonna say this: everybody have a great night, have a safe night, stay safe. Because remember, there's some places that have a little bit of rough weather right now, but it's not gonna be as bad as Wednesday. I'll just say that right now.
As for Mike, be extra safe with that ticking time bomb on your desk.
I'm gonna do some final things like move files around, and then probably throughout the week, maybe at least 2-3 times I may check my email, but that'll be about it.
Okay.
can you check your email on a phone or another tablet or something?
I do, but I don't know if I can get Mailbird on my phone.
Yeah.
And
Oh!
Mailbird is what
Yeah.
I use to check my emails. Like if I'm just checking my emails,
hmm
I won't be no more than 5 minutes max.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, me. Speaking of emails, would you believe I already have my own work email address?
Yay.
Oh, I forgot to mention about the Minecraft server.
Ah.
If anyone has active Minecraft accounts and are interested in playing on a newly refurbished active server, I am a helper on that server, and the server's name is Pixel Adventure Craft. It is a Pixelmon server, so you will have to download the mod pack from Technic. So when you get it on, you go to technicpack.net, download the pack, then in mod packs tab, type in Pixel Space Adventure Craft, 3 words, right? Hit enter. It'll pop up the right mod pack. Hit install. You can come in and play.
All right. Cool. I probably won't have time for it, but that's fine. All right. So anyway, Love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. Night,
And
everybody.
And if you
here's
think of it,
hoping Jack is all
uh,
right.
yeah, if you
Yes.
think of
Yeah.
it, say a prayer for him and for
Janet
Joker
and Joker.
and Janet.
Yeah.